I should give you a ticket for operating without registration. I should give you a ticket for operating in an area not designed for motor vehicles.
Having a helmet will draw so much more attention to you, especially on an e-moto. I mean, people ride out there with a motorcycle, right? So I don't see what the problem would be. I feel like these e-motos are getting more, strict on the laws every day because people abuse the heck out of them. Especially like its target demographic is like teenagers that abuse these bikes. They go just crazy on them, no helmets, nothing. And then they get hurt, and then it's all over the news. And then us older guys look bad. We just want to ride peacefully, peacefully into the sunset. Because they're fun. They're really fun. Just going 30 miles an hour is enough for me, but people go like 50 on them. They do like wheelies and stuff, and then get caught up in the media. They go on the interstate with them, act stupid, and then everybody's involved. The FCC. Oh, you can't do that. Well, don't act stupid on them. I just want to have fun on this bike. You can have fun without doing all the stunts. So a little update on this bike. I installed these crash bars. I don't know if I had this last stream. This prevents scraping on the frame, your handlebars. So if this were to tip over, if you get a crash or something, a minor crash, this should be the first to make contact, and it's gonna, spring up like that. And then this is to prevent the frame from getting damaged, handlebars. So that's good to have. Super solid. So I added the light switch, this type of switch. Oops, it's not even on. Did I bring the keys? Yes, I did. On, off. Just one mirror. Oh yeah, I finally got new gloves to replace the one I dropped on the bridge. I honestly think like me wearing this helmet, like it definitely draws more attention to you. People are looking at you. Are you about to... Is this guy about to do some stunts? Hang on, let me just take this off. I'm getting good at this, huh? We are at 65%. I wasn't even planning on riding out here today. I would have charged this last night. Let's see what we could do. It's 65%. We should be fine. The length of Fort Pickens there and back should be about 30 miles. Maybe 20. It's a nice day out here. It's not so windy. It's not even windy at all. Oh shit. Oh my god. I forgot this bike was turned on. God damn, I almost whiskey throttled this. Jesus Christ, good thing I didn't have it on sports mode. You put it on sports mode and you just throttle it a little bit, it'll pick up. I'm only on eco mode. Let me strap my helmet. This is so weird. I'm used to riding here on a bicycle. Oh, there's nobody up front, huh? Oh, see? There's nobody's up front. It should be good fishing around this time of the year. September is the best month of the year to fish. Sports mode. That's fast. Woo! Okay, I'm going 40 miles an hour. Let's see what's going on over here. I love the white sand. It's actually pretty good weather. Perfect weather out here. I wonder if these guys caught any fish. Looks like they're leaving. Did I say we're at 65%? Yeah, 65% when we left. Right now we're at 56%. Uh-oh. Well, I don't know, I got stopped over here. This is an inconvenience. I just took it to the trail. I didn't know it was just gonna take it that serious for this bike. So they just let me off with a warning. I don't want to go to jail. I am so sorry. There wasn't a sign or anything.
Alright, I understand that you were going slow on the trail. How fast does this thing go?
I don't know, like 30 miles, maybe 40 miles?
Okay. So you think it'll go 30 to 40 miles an hour? Who makes this?
Surron?
Surron? S-U-R-R-O-N?
Yes.
But Surron just makes this one style of bike?
I think they have multiple styles. Okay. This is like more like their mountain bike style. Like the super lightweight, you know.
So when you came into the park today, you came through the fee booth?
I came through the booth, yeah. Okay. I have a pass. I usually come here like, 6 times a year. Yeah. It's like not with this bike, but I go fishing and stuff.
Where do you live? So did you ride this all the way from your house?
No, I parked at the beach parking lot and over there and just loaded up.
Like on a trailer?
No, just on my truck.
Like on a pickup truck?
Yeah.
So you had this in the back of the pickup truck, and then you rode from the beach parking lot. When you say the beach parking lot, are you talking about like Casino Beach?
Yeah, I guess that parking lot that's like before the Fort Pickens.
There at Park West? Like
yeah. What is that called?
Park West.
Park West, yeah. Yeah, because I don't have much range on this.
Okay.
So, yeah, it just makes sense parking closer.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm really sorry. I didn't even.
So where all did you ride today?
Just here.
No, like in detail. Like you came.
Oh, I came here. I seen.
Get off the road.
When I seen that bike trail over there, and then I just took that, and that was it. And I walked in. I went to the little fort area and just went back in.
Okay, where did you ride around the fort?
I don't know, just where the sidewalks are, like kind of like where the dirt. There was like a pathway over there. I'm not sure exactly, but I didn't go all the way inside or anything like that. I just seen like a little trail, like a bike trail, and then I took that and then came back out the way I came in.
All right, stay here, stay on the bike.
Yeah, this bike will probably be impounded. I don't know. I hope not. God, I just want to go. There should be a sign. I think because of this helmet. This helmet really draws a lot of attention. Like I said before.
All right, sir. Here's the deal. So, how long have you and I been talking? Less than 10 minutes? Maybe around 10 minutes?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so in less than 10 minutes, with me just sitting in my car with limited internet access in the car, I've been able to make sure I knew the law and verify that this is in no way, shape, or form a bicycle. Florida state statute doesn't recognize it as a bicycle. It's recognized as an electric motorcycle. You have no authority or legal right to operate it without a motorcycle endorsement, which you don't have. It needs to be registered through the state, just like a motorcycle if you're going to ride it on the road, which you're doing now. Just because you're in the bike lane doesn't make you exempt from that.
You can register this?
Yeah, you're required by law to register it.
Okay, I didn't know it was required. It was just, like a thing I just bought.
If it's a dirt bike and you're going to keep it off of the road, and it's only going to do off-road use, then sure, but that's not what's happening right now. You're on a public road right now.
Yeah, it's just something that...
No, stop.
Sorry.
At this point, I don't feel like you're choosing to grasp the situation, or you're just trying to come up with reasons that are going to talk us into circles. So I don't think we're going to get anywhere. You can call this a bike all day long. It's definitely not a bike. The Florida state statute doesn't recognize it as a bike. All electric bikes that are recognized in the Florida state statutes have to have pedals and be assisted in some way, shape, or form. This is not that, right? There's no pedals on it. Bicycles have pedals. Motorcycles don't have pedals. Carries true for the last 100 years of bicycles. Right?
Yeah.
Same thing even now in like our modern technology, that same rule still applies. If it doesn't have any assisted pedals, then it's not a motorcycle, it's not a bicycle. You are not a bicycle. You cannot go where bicycles can go in the Florida state statute or here in the national park. Okay? You are a motorcycle. It needs to be treated as such. It's an off-road motorcycle. You truck it to wherever you're going to go, and you go into a spot where motorcycles are allowed to ride.
Yep.
You're talking about your neighborhood. I don't know. I'm not there. But from what you're telling me, it doesn't sound like that's a legal spot that you should be riding. It's probably somebody's private property, and maybe they want people there, maybe they don't. But so today, what should happen is I should impound your motorcycle. I should give you a ticket for operating without registration. I should give you a ticket for operating in an area not designed for motor vehicles. And I should give you a citation for operating without a motorcycle, without registration. I mean, at a minimum, like 4 citations. And tow your bike. Because you can't legally ride it. And if I let you ride out of here, then all I'm doing is continuing to allow you to break the law. Right?
Right.
So let's say $300 for the tow bill plus storage, because today's on day. So maybe another couple $100 for storage. And then $250 ticket for no motorcycle endorsement. $200 plus for no registration. Let's say $150 for operating in an area undesignated. And then now I've got my guy that works over at the fort is going over and walking all your tracks to make sure that you haven't created any resource damage, because everything here in the national park is protected. So then now you get a bill from the National Park Service for all the blades of grass or anything else that you might have run over. So at a minimum in citations, we're around, let's say, $1,000 with the tow truck. And then if we end up finding that there's damage to anything here, you're responsible for all of that. And you can imagine damaging grass and plants and things in a national park gets pretty expensive quickly, right?
Yes. Oh my God.
All of this to say, you can sit here and tell me, I didn't know. But like the ignorance of that doesn't make you allowed to just do what you want. You don't just get to go through life.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know, so I get to do what I want. You have a responsibility to educate yourself before you break the rules.
Understand.
It's no different than going out and going hunting or fishing. I don't get to just go out and put a line in the water and start doing whatever I want and be like, I didn't know I couldn't catch that fish. I couldn't keep that fish. You've got a new toy, and that's fun, but you're not going to be able to go out and just do what you want.
Yeah. I'm not.
So very quickly today, with no accidents or anything else happening, you're probably looking at, $1,000 plus, if not $2,000 worth of fines and bills and all these other things just because you wanted to go down here and ride around.
Oh my God.
It's kind of silly, right?
Yes.
I mean, almost probably the cost of this thing or half the cost of this. And now you'd have to pay back to some government agency or another just because you didn't take the time to educate yourself.
Oh my God.
So here's what we're going to do today. I'm going to give you a couple of warnings. It's going to be documented that we spoke about this. It's logged in the dispatch center. It's nothing more than that. But if you get pulled over again, all of this information, the dispatcher is going to have a readout of all the things that we talked about today. Right?
100%.
And so you're not going to have these friendly conversations. It's going to be I'm towing your stuff. We're done talking about it. Like, this is silly. You have a responsibility. I don't know how in the world you would have crawled on that thing and thought that it was a bicycle, but you did. And that's the story you're giving me. All that said, I'm going to follow you back out to the edge of the park. Just drive like you normally would. We'll all the way go back out. And then I'm telling you that you need to load that thing up and don't put it back on the road.
Yes, sir.
Not just here. Anywhere in the state of Florida. And I would assume, I don't work in Alabama, but if you look at Alabama state law, it's going to be the same thing. Like, these are not unique rules to Florida. This is not an e-bike.
Well,
to classify this or think or put this in a category of an e-bike is only setting other people up for failure. Because that's not the case. It's very simple. Look at the Florida state statutes for e-bike. There's 3 different categories. Different bikes fall in different categories by how fast they go and what kind of assistance they need. But the fastest, highest category still requires at certain speeds some form of pedal assist.
Yeah.
You don't have pedals on this. There's no assist. This is solely powered, and it goes to a speed that's that of a vehicle. It's a low-speed vehicle motorcycle. You have to follow all the same rules as a vehicle. You're either a dirt bike, you stay in the dirt, and you go to areas that are allowed legally to be there, and it doesn't go on the road.
Right.
Or if you're going to be on the road, then you follow all the state laws. But this is like, I want you to be very clear, this is not an e-bike.
100%.
It's an electric motorcycle.
Yeah.
And the state recognizes it as that. And I would assume just about any state, aside from some states out west where off-road activities may be very common and you're living in like a rural area like Utah, that's going to be the case. Do you have any questions?
That's it. That's all for me.
I'm going to give this back to you. I will follow you out. Ride respectfully, ride safe. I'm going to follow you to the gate, and then it's up to you to make good decisions and follow the law after that, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, man.
All right. My guy just let me off with a warning.
You can ride at whatever speed you're comfortable with. You don't need to go 5 miles an hour. If you want to go faster and you're comfortable, just ride like you normally would.
Because having a helmet will draw so much more attention to you, especially on an e-moto.